Important disclaimer: education only. This essay explores the methods hackers use to compromise iPhones. This information is for educational purposes only. Do not use this information for illegal activities. Unauthorized access to devices is a crime. This essay aims to educate readers on potential threats. Understanding these threats can help you protect your digital life. Always use this information responsibly and ethically. This essay is not an exhaustive guide to iPhone hacking. The methods discussed are examples. New threats emerge constantly. Stay informed about the latest security risks. iPhones have a reputation for being secure devices. However, no device is completely immune to hacking. As technology evolves, so do the tactics of cybercriminals. Hackers are constantly finding new ways to exploit vulnerabilities. In the past, jailbreaking was a common way to hack iPhones. Jailbreaking removes restrictions imposed by Apple. This allows users to install unauthorized software. However, jailbreaking also makes devices more vulnerable. Modern hacking techniques are more sophisticated. Hackers are now using advanced methods to gain access to iPhones. These methods often target vulnerabilities in software or human behavior. Social engineering remains one of the most effective hacking techniques. It is a method that preys on human psychology rather than technical vulnerabilities. This method relies on manipulating people, exploiting their natural tendencies to trust and help others. Hackers exploit human trust to gain access to sensitive information. They often pose as someone trustworthy, like a colleague or a friend, to deceive their targets. Phishing is a common social engineering tactic. It involves sending emails that appear to be from legitimate sources such as banks or well-known companies. Hackers send emails or text messages disguised as legitimate sources. These messages often contain urgent requests or alarming information to prompt immediate action. These messages often contain links to fake websites. These sites are meticulously designed to look like the real thing, tricking users into entering their login credentials. These sites are designed to steal login credentials. Another tactic is pretexting, where hackers create a fabricated scenario to gain a victim's trust. Hackers create a false scenario to gain a victim's trust. They might pretend to be a bank representative or a government official. They may impersonate a technical support agent or a trusted friend. By doing so, they can convince the victim to share sensitive information or perform actions that compromise security. Once they gain trust, they can trick victims into revealing personal information. This information can then be used for identity theft, financial fraud, or further attacks. Phishing attacks are a constant threat in the digital world. These attacks prey on human curiosity and trust. Hackers use various methods to deceive unsuspecting victims. Email phishing is a classic technique. Hackers send emails that appear to be from a legitimate source. These emails often contain urgent requests or enticing offers. Clicking on links in these emails can lead to fake websites. SMS phishing or smishing uses text messages instead of email. These messages may contain links to malicious websites or phone numbers. They may also ask victims to reply with personal information. Section 5. Malicious apps, hiding in plain sight. Malicious apps pose a significant threat to iPhone users. These apps often disguise themselves as legitimate software. They can steal data, spy on users, or take control of devices. Hackers may distribute malicious apps through third-party app stores. These stores often have less stringent security measures than Apple's App Store. Users should be cautious when downloading apps from unknown sources. Another method is to trick users into installing malicious apps through phishing attacks. Hackers may send links to apps that appear to be legitimate but contain hidden malware. Section 6. Exploiting vulnerabilities, zero-day attacks, and more. In this section, we delve into the world of cyber threats, focusing on zero-day attacks and other methods hackers use to exploit software vulnerabilities. Hackers are constantly searching for vulnerabilities in software. These vulnerabilities are essentially weaknesses or flaws in the code that can be exploited to gain unauthorized access to a system. These weaknesses can be anything from coding errors to design flaws. When hackers find these vulnerabilities, they can use them to infiltrate systems, steal data, or cause other types of damage. A zero-day vulnerability is a flaw that is unknown to the software vendor. This means that the vendor has had 0 days to address and fix the issue. Hackers who discover these vulnerabilities can exploit them before a patch is available. This makes zero-day attacks particularly dangerous because there is no immediate defense against them. These attacks can be particularly dangerous. They can lead to significant data breaches, financial loss, and damage to an organization's reputation. Once a vulnerability is discovered, software vendors typically release a patch. A patch is a software update that fixes the vulnerability and prevents it from being exploited. A patch is a software update that fixes the vulnerability. It is crucial to install these updates promptly to protect against known vulnerabilities. It is crucial to install software updates promptly to protect against known vulnerabilities. Regularly updating software ensures that you have the latest security measures in place, reducing the risk of exploitation. Staying vigilant and proactive in cybersecurity practices is essential in today's digital age. Section 7. Wi-Fi woes, public networks and rogue access points. Public Wi-Fi networks can be convenient, but they also pose security risks. Hackers can intercept data transmitted over unsecured networks. Rogue access points are fake Wi-Fi hotspots set up by hackers. These hotspots often have legitimate-sounding names, such as free airport Wi-Fi. When a user connects to a rogue access point, the hacker can intercept their internet traffic. Use a VPN, or virtual private network, on public Wi-Fi. A VPN encrypts your internet traffic, making it much harder for hackers to intercept your data. Section 8. USB connections. Trusting the wire? USB connections can be used to transfer data between devices. However, these connections can also be exploited by hackers. Juice jacking is a type of attack that uses modified USB charging stations. When a victim plugs their iPhone into a malicious charging station, it can install malware or steal data. Avoid using public charging stations whenever possible. If you must use a public charging station, use a USB data blocker. These devices block data transfer while allowing charging. Section 9. Physical access, the ultimate threat. Physical access to an iPhone is the ultimate threat. If a hacker has physical access to your device, they can potentially bypass all security measures. A hacker with physical access can potentially extract data directly from the device's storage, install malicious software, and access sensitive information stored in apps. Never leave your iPhone unattended in public places. Set a strong passcode and enable biometric authentication. These measures can help protect your device if it is lost or stolen. Section 10. Protecting yourself. Best practices for iPhone security. In today's digital age, securing your iPhone is more important than ever. With the increasing number of cyber threats, it's crucial to take proactive steps to safeguard your personal information. Protecting your iPhone from hackers requires a multifaceted approach. It's not just about one or two steps, it's about creating a comprehensive security strategy. By adopting some best practices, you can significantly reduce your risk. These practices are simple yet effective in keeping your device secure. Keep your software updated. Install iOS updates as soon as they are available. These updates often include critical security patches that protect your device from vulnerabilities. Use a strong passcode. Set a strong alphanumeric passcode and enable biometric authentication. Face ID and Touch ID add an extra layer of security, making it harder for unauthorized users to access your phone. Be cautious of phishing attacks. Be wary of suspicious emails, text messages, and phone calls. Cybercriminals often use these methods to trick you into revealing personal information. Download apps from trusted sources. Only download apps from Apple's App Store. Third-party app stores may offer apps that contain malware or other security risks. Secure your Wi-Fi connections. Avoid using public Wi-Fi networks. Public networks are often less secure and can be a hotspot for hackers looking to intercept your data. Use a VPN on public Wi-Fi. A virtual private network encrypts your internet connection, making it much harder for anyone to spy on your online activities. Be mindful of USB connections. Avoid using public charging stations. These can be tampered with to install malware on your device. Instead, use your own charger and power bank whenever possible. Enable two-factor authentication. This adds an extra layer of security by requiring a second form of verification in addition to your password. This makes it significantly harder for someone to gain unauthorized access to your accounts. Manage your location settings. Be mindful of which apps have access to your location data. Only grant location permissions to apps that truly need it. Regularly review your privacy settings. Make it a habit to check your privacy settings and adjust them as needed. This ensures that you are only sharing information that you are comfortable with. Back up your data regularly. Back up your iPhone data to iCloud or your computer. This ensures that you can recover your information in case your device is lost or compromised. Consider using security apps. There are various security apps available that can help protect your iPhone from threats. These apps can offer features like malware scanning, secure browsing, and more. Utilize family sharing. If you have family members using iPhones, set up family sharing to manage app purchases and monitor device usage. This can help ensure that everyone in your family is following best security practices. Set up emergency SOS. Enable emergency SOS on your iPhone. This feature allows you to quickly call for help and alert your emergency contacts in case of an emergency. Activate Find My iPhone. This feature helps you locate your device if it's lost or stolen. You can also remotely lock or erase your iPhone to protect your data. Stay informed. Keep yourself updated on the latest security tips and threats. Being aware of potential risks can help you take proactive measures to protect your iPhone. By following these best practices, you can enjoy peace of mind knowing that your iPhone is secure. Remember, security is an ongoing process, and staying vigilant is key to protecting your personal information. Section 11. Stay informed, stay safe. The world of cybersecurity is constantly evolving. New threats emerge regularly. Staying informed about the latest security risks is crucial for protecting your digital life. Subscribe to reputable cybersecurity blogs and news sources. Follow cybersecurity experts on social media. By staying informed, you can better protect yourself from the ever-changing landscape of cyber threats.